Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this video. I came across this video this morning. I thought I was researching something else, and I came across this woman. They say her name is Jennifer, so I'm just going to call her Jennifer for right now. And this man just comes and ambushes her. 'Cause I guess it's the brother and the baby's father. So basically, the baby's father was like, "Hey, I can't come get the kids. You need to pick them up." So while she's on her way to pick up, I guess she calls her boyfriend and says, "Hey, can you come get the kids? I'm working." So she's sitting in front of the daycare with her kids in the mail truck waiting for her boyfriend, and the baby daddy's brother uh, has his phone ready, opens up the mail truck, and just films the kids. And I'm just like, what the hell is this? Why would a person, why would he just go up there? Just open up federal property. Like, you can't do that. You just can't open up a mail truck. So I guess they wanted to catch her being a bad mom, supposedly. But after reviewing it and after hearing her, it seems like she did nothing wrong. She still has her job after working at uh, the United States Post Office for 10 years. And I just think that's sad that people are looking for a viral moment. The brother, and then the baby daddy did all this to get full custody, according to Jennifer, because he doesn't want to pay child support. So look at the recording, listen to what Jennifer got to say, and the reactions, because this is just, to me, totally disgusting. And the brother should be charged with tampering with federal property. But hell, what do I know? I'm just a talking head. Have a great day, YouTube.
Back without car seats.
Get your ass out! Get your ass out! I don't give a fuck, bitch!
Hit me. Hit me.
Hey. I'm waiting on my nigga to come get my kid. Hey, fuck wrong with him? Hey, what the fuck is y'all doing? What the fuck is y'all doing?
I got it all on video.
I
He in
don't
there.
care. My man coming to get my kid. Stop
Let
it.
me go to the address for you.
Hey, bitch, stay ass out. Oh, don't get my kid. Oh, no, what the fuck y'all doing? No, y'all don't do that. Y'all please don't. Y'all do that.
No, he do his job too. He worked. Wow.
You saw that video of me and my kids in that mail truck, and he tried to, well, the kids father tried to make it seem like I was delivering mail out of my truck with my kids, which I wasn't. I was actually in front of the daycare waiting on my guy to come get my kids, and that's it, because he said he couldn't get them. If you couldn't get them, why were you there? And I was there picking up my kids and waiting, and the only reason why they was in that mail truck with the door closed, because I told my daughter to get the kids up in there and close it, which it was AC blowing, but I told her to get them in there and close it so he wouldn't take my kid. To him and the brother, basically they tried to set me up to make it seem like I'm an unfit mother so he can get off child support. And I'm so tired. I've been going through this for a year and a half, and I've been trying to ignore it because I'm like, I'm not going to get him my energy, but now you're trying to jeopardize my job. And then he put emergency full custody in place, meaning like he put in the order protection, so therefore I cannot be around my kids until April 15th when we go back to court. And it's killing me. This is wrong, but I'm trying to stay strong, because anybody know me, I love my babies. I'm not no unfit mother. I've been on my job for 10 years. I'm not going to jeopardize my job, not even help him get in the post office. I'm not going to jeopardize my job and ride around with my kids. I'm not going to do that. And I don't even have a car right now, but I'm working on getting a car, because I gave him my car back, because I don't want him to know what kind of car I got. I even had to move because he was harassing me. You know, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. So, look, I did put a GoFundMe up. Like, look, I just need some help trying to get a family law lawyer. Anybody got some information, send me the best one. I just need help. I need my kids back. I can't. I work too hard. I'm not no unfit. I can't.
We have an update on the mail lady that was exposed for having her kids on the back of her mail truck. So according to her baby dad and his brother pretty much set this whole thing up. Initially, the baby dad was supposed to pick the kids up from daycare, but he just called and said, hey, can't do it. So she had to go get the kids. So her truck was really parked. She was waiting on her boyfriend, who is not the kids' dad, to come get the kids. She said that she was not even on the clock. The kids were sitting in the back of the mail truck, I guess out of the summer heat, waiting on the boyfriend to come. And that's when the brother is the one that was recording, allegedly, and the baby dad popped out of nowhere. And that makes so much sense to me, because I'm just like, why would a stranger just be walking down the street and randomly just start recording? It was a setup. It was a setup. So what I'm thinking happened is that they were like around the corner from the daycare where she was picking the kids up at, and they followed her. I guess they knew that she was going to be in that mail truck. So they had their cameras ready so they can expose her. That same day, the police was called, but she was able to go home with her kids. But the baby dad filed like an emergency custody order, and now she can't see her kids until August 15th. She said he's made other filings in an attempt to build this case against her. But according to her, all of this is in an attempt to evade child support. This is so wild to me. Just come get your kids. Now you having her to have to go get the kids when you were supposed to get them, and have her boyfriend, who is not even their dad. You're the dad that was supposed to come get them, couldn't come get them, but somehow you have time to make a production and post it to expose her on the internet. It's also weird to me, but she does have a GoFundMe. It's on her page. I'm going to leave her name down below. It's on FB. You look it up, it'll pop right on up, and you can scroll down a little bit and you'll see the GoFundMe. But yo, crazy. She's only asking for $5,000 to help with like legal help, and she's asking for referrals on like a good family attorney. So y'all help her out.
Have you seen the video of that mail woman mom that was caught with her small kids inside the mail truck? Everybody's been outraged, not because she had the babies in there without a seatbelt, but because it seems like nowadays moms are having to do everything by themselves without any support from anybody. And that's what that video seemed like it was like, right? Well, I found out the backstory behind the video, and it's a lot crazier than I thought it would be. So this woman, Jennifer, has 3 kids, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and then an older daughter. And she's been in a horrible custody battle with her baby daddy for some time. He wants to have full custody of them because he doesn't want to pay child support. So he's having to file all these crazy emergency petitions in court to be able to take custody. And none of them have really worked until now. So what happened that day is that the baby daddy told her, hey, I'm not going to be able to pick up the kids from daycare, knowing that she was going to be working. But so she went to go pick up the kids, and she was waiting outside the daycare for her boyfriend to come and get the kids away from her. Well, the baby daddy and his brother showed up. They recorded everything, and they edited it to make it seem like she had been doing deliveries with the kids inside the mail truck. So she said that the cops were called and the cops left. She still had her kids. But what he did is that he filed an emergency protection to take the kids away from her. And unfortunately, I guess the judge agreed with this, and she can't see her kids until August 15th. And it's really horrible because she's been doing everything she can to be able to keep her kids. She said that she's been working at that job for 10 years now. So she didn't lose her job. The employer understood, or her manager understood what was going on. But now she can't see her kids. So she has a GoFundMe. She's trying to get a family lawyer to be able to get custody back of her kids. And this is just really horrible that they released this video to make her seem like a horrible mom, where in reality, she's just a hardworking mom, taking care of her kids, taking care of her family, and try and keep custody from her kids with a crazy baby daddy that wants to take custody because he doesn't want to pay child support. So this is horrible. I feel so bad for her and the kids. And this is a GoFundMe if you want to help out. But so far, this is the story that I've gotten. And But what do you guys think about this whole situation? I think it's a lot worse than I thought it would be, honestly. And it's sad that she can't see her babies until August 15th. But what do you think? Let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments.
If you a hater, just say you a hater. Please just say that, because your intentions lead you into the room. Before you actually get into the room, you a hater. Because why did you even have the camera ready to record to open that lady's truck? Why are you opening that lady's truck? Because if you were in the midst of trying to be helpful, it would not have required you to open the truck. So your intentions were very clear the moment you press record. I hope with all my being that they find you and press charges and then come back to tell us they press charges. I don't want them to silently press charges. Chicago, go ahead and publicly, very publicly, let us know y'all are pressing charges, because the intention to harm led into the room of the level of disrespect you will soon receive. Because the amount of hate you had, the amount of disrespect you had, the amount of inconsideration that you had, the amount of disrespect you had for yourself, because you yourself would have a mama. You yourself would have a mama. So that level of disrespect, your grandmama, your sisters, your aunties, every single woman in your family, the level of disrespect you had for them with the intention of pressing record does not need to be studied. We already know. We already know. But for you to open that woman's truck with her children inside with the intention to destroy her credibility, her livelihood, her children who ran fearfully out of that truck, find him. Make sure that it is a very public finding when they are charged. Because the need to say, I just need him to get here. Because she made it clear. She should not have had to make it clear, but she did make it clear she was waiting on someone to come and get the children. And who knows what the scenario is around why she was needing to wait on them to get there. They could have been working overnights. They could have had a family emergency. It don't matter what it was. The intentions led into the room. You are in a room by yourself.
USPS mom was wrong, and he was a disingenuous clout-chasing female dog. This Chicago mom of 3 was doing what she had to do to feed her kids. And this female dog decided to run up on this truck, pull out his camera, yank open the door to reveal her 3 daughters in the back of her mail truck. And of course, the female dog posted it for likes, clicks, and views. And you're trying to convince the world that you felt that the children were in danger and you wanted to help them? Female dog, how are you helping? You're helping her what? Get a CPS case? You're helping her what? Possibly lose her job? If you truly cared about that woman or those kids, instead of trying to get yourself a viral moment, then you would have wrote her a check so she could have proper child care while she's out working to feed and clothe and house her children. Yes, USPS mom was wrong, but I, as a parent of a toddler and a teenager, certainly understand.
Hey, look, I usually don't do this, but I feel like I got to. Because if ain't nobody gonna trust it, you better be damn sure I am. So that's what we doing now? These men don't know what protecting women look like? I'm getting tired of these weak men. Every moment is not a viral moment. Every situation you don't pull your camera out for. The system not gonna protect us? Those people ain't gonna protect us? Police won't protect us? It's so sad that we ain't even protecting us. My name is Kimo. I do motivational content on TikTok, and I gotta talk about this. Black mother that works for the USPS, and she's currently going viral right now, and y'all seen the video. And look, I ain't saying she right. Saw a black mother working with her babies in the back of a USPS truck. Instead of offering help, you pulled out your phone? Ain't no protector, bro. You a coward. Did all that just to go viral? You ain't offering no real help. Now, I would say 100% it was wrong. And those kids in the mail truck is a safety issue. Let's be honest, Claudia don't seem like she had an option. What other choice did she have? Did you bother to ask that? This is a case of a black mother trying to show off for her work and show off for her kids. Where's the village? Where was the support? This is the part that nobody wants to address. There is no village no more. No cousins, no aunties, no parents. There's a lot of black mothers and black fathers out here surviving alone. The parents that won't even watch their kids. Let alone good co-parenting that always works out seamlessly. Some people don't got options, but they still love their kids and they gotta provide for them too. This case seems like a black mother surviving out here alone, having to figure it out. And you as a black man, sad, coward, you could have asked your sis you need help. Hey, sis, what's really going on? Nah, you chose to gaslight her. Went over there to provoke her. We're not even gonna address the fact that you opened up a federal vehicle. Spent your time trying to gaslight her, talking about hit me, hit me, hit me. Why would you want her to hit you for? Seems like you wanted to go viral. You wanted that moment. In front of her kids? Now, if this situation would have went left and a black father pulled up on you, not knowing the situation, would have been a damn hashtag because you trying to go viral. You wasn't helping the situation. You just as bad as the endangerment. In this case, you was the endangerment. Right now in 2025, there ain't no protection for black women and black men. But I gotta say this, my black men, what the hell is going on? We supposed to be covering our women, not exposing them at their lowest? We're supposed to shield them from the world, not shame them? That's the problem right there. When are we gonna defend our own? Everything going on in the world right now, that's the exact reason why they keep doing it. Now what, USPS gonna fire her, right? They not gonna uplift her? Talking about a black mother right here. No statement, no support, and no kid. That's what we get. I don't know if USPS gonna do something. 9 times out of 10 they will. We gotta protect this woman, because if it was another race, they would've. We cannot allow them to erase her. And right now it's time to rebuild that damn village. The village that neither one of us got. We need to start recording and start responding when it means protecting our own people. If you see a mother slipping, help her. Ask questions, offer help. Because if we don't protect each other, nobody will. Everybody's so busy to expose somebody. But if we keep turning on each other just like this, you better be damn sure they gonna believe we ain't got no protection. They still gonna keep doing what they been doing. Right now we losing. Y'all ain't gonna wake up. To the guy that record, you see that village that you just burned down? One day you gonna need it. And you gonna wish somebody understood your situation. And again, I'm not saying that she's right. But sometimes, as you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. If this was another race, they wouldn't have recorded her. They would have stepped in and did something about it. Unfortunately, the situation is not that. And if nobody told you, Chemo told you. Stay motivated and protect black women. Because that could have been your sister.
Get this right. So a USPS mail carrier from Chicago, a lady, right, had her 3 kids that appeared to be in the back of the USPS mail carrier vehicle. 2 little girls and I think an older girl, right? So the guy walks up to the van, don't knock on it or anything, don't care about startling the kids, just boom, slams, like, well, slide it open. And my thing is, what were you looking for? For your moment, got it. And then when the mom realized, oh, hey, what's going on? She runs over because, well, 1, you're a fucking stranger, 2, you're a man, and 3, she is at work. Now, mind you, she knew this, right? She knew that she wasn't supposed to have no goddamn kids in the back, right? She knew that the minute she put them kids and closed that door, she already knew, right? That's the quiet part said out loud. She already knew that. But what business of it was for you to walk over there and to open the fucking door? Again, looking for your moment. Got it. And then when she told you, I'm waiting for my, my man to pick up the kids. Listen, if she ain't got no other means, she got to do what she got to do. A lot of our parents was taking us to work, had us behind their desk, had us sitting in the corner playing real quietly. This ain't nothing new. So I'm trying to figure out what was the alternative once you realized that the kids were in the vehicle. What was going to be next? Were you going to take them home with you? No, because you're a fucking stranger. Were you going to call the police and sit there and wait? Well, no, because she wasn't going to wait for you to get the fucking police there. She was going to drive off. So, what was the reason? Everyone's looking for their moment. Got it.